he's got some experience, but it's good to see him here. I would say this is another instance of a busted bracket, something that, here at Flo we know so much about.
See those busted brackets from time to time.
As we're underway, it's Webster representing Illinois in the red. In the blue, that's Lillie from the Pacific Northwest, Washington State. They've, the West Coast in general, you want to see the talent show up over there. It doesn't have a lot of D1 programs compared to the rest of the country per the amount of talent that comes from there. So, anything to put pressure on those institutions out there to start supporting and serving their constituents a little bit better, at least when it comes to wrestling.
Absolutely. And Lillie, like Aranda before, a graduated senior. He's going to Utah Valley next year. The Wolverines got a good one. Kannon Webster just finished his sophomore year. He'll be a junior next year at Washington High School in Illinois. He is verbally committed. He's going to go to the University of Illinois.
Yeah, so two guys with their college plans wrapped up. Not a ton of uncommitted wrestlers out here, but a lot of wrestlers show up here, try to get on the radar, try to pick up some more scholarship bucks. This is one of the places to do it. 2 minutes to go. Good hand fighting, good action. No scores yet.
Lillie, some hard snaps, and one trend that we've seen this weekend with Kannon Webster is sometimes he'll give up the first score, the first takedown, but he will not stop. He wrestles a really hard pace, stays in good position for the most part, and hand fights hard. So as this match wears on, Webster may get a little bit of an advantage. Lillie, though, no slouch in his own right. He has big move potential, and he's navigated a really tough path to get here. He's gone through Gregor Chalakian in the semis, went through Tanafu of North Dakota in the quarters, beat Marlon Yarborough in the round of 16, so good path. But first points of the board are going to go to Kannon Webster.
Yeah, Webster, I think technically Lillie scored the first one since he was on the clock.
He was on the clock,
and
right.
He hit that arm drag not quite in time, although he's making up for it here with that gut. He's going to score twice, just got that last one in bounds. And it's 6-1, so Lillie gets that shot clock point. Webster, you'll trade 6 for 1 any day.
Yeah, that's a good trade.
That's a great trade.
I would take that. If somebody offers it to you, take it.
So he picks up a 5-point lead. And now Lillie's going to have to get on his offense, although there's time, a whole second period to go with 45 seconds here in the first.
See that hard hand fight and that pace from Webster already playing a factor. A little slip there.
30-second sprint coming from the corners. You hear the instructions from both sets of coaches. More hand fighting. Parterre's been the difference for Webster so far, a little less than halfway through this bout.
Good level changes here from Webster. Making Lillie move as time runs out. Oh, nice attempt.
Did he get it in time?
2 offered
yes.
and confirmed. I think we may see a brick here.
Our chairman is Sammy Julian, and he is, after this tournament, on his way to Tokyo. He's going to be one of the USA's representatives in the refereeing pool.
That's a business trip in Tokyo.
That's a business trip, and they were talking about there's Brian Medlin and Zane Richards for Illinois, future coaching staff members. Medlin heading up the Illinois RTC Greco program as well, but that's some good cornering for Webster. I also like how Coach Medlin brings a towel to the corner. He's not using a T-shirt to towel you down. He actually uses a towel.
That's what you do.
It's those details.
That's what you do if you're a world-class corner.
That's right.
Second period underway. 7-point lead for Webster. Mentioned Webster committed to Illinois. He is a big-time recruit, number 21 in the class, 2023. Also committed Christian Carroll, a guy we'll see later in these finals. He's a top 5 guy in that class. So
snap down, short offense. Now they come back up to their feet. With that short time takedown, it's an 8-1 lead. Ooh. Great snap, wrist snap. Had Lillie bouncing off the mat. Now he's trying to stay down, stay in parterre, and they call that action grounded. A controversial rule, especially in light of Levi Haynes' last cadet match, but that's a tale for another time. We'll get back to the action here. 2 minutes to go. 7-point deficit for the graduating senior, Yusief Lillie.
You got me flustered bringing up that Levi Haynes situation.
I'm sorry, I should not have mentioned it. We should.
Back to the snap, though, for Webster.
Driving from our memory as Webster drives forward, gets a takedown, and is driving for the tech fall. Super tight gut wrench. Clinched it up, and repping Illinois.
A lot of pride for the guys from Illinois, the guys and girls from Illinois. They are one of the teams that every year talk about winning that team title. They do most of the time. And Webster making sure everybody knows he's repping that team.
Yeah, and